And welcome to Central Lyon High School up here in Rock Rapids, Iowa, for tonight's Class 2A Region 1 girls basketball matchup between your South O'Brien Wolverines and the Central Lyon Lions. South O'Brien comes into tonight's contest with a 12-9 record, and Central Lyon comes in with a 16-5 record. South O'Brien is going to have their work cut out for them tonight, but I was talking to Coach Streckman here before pregame, and the girls are confident, they're loose, and they're ready to go for tonight's game. We're just about 4 minutes away from tip-off up here from Central Lyon, and I want to thank everyone for joining us, and just to remind everybody that this will be an audio-only broadcast tonight, as the state does not allow video streaming during playoff time. So just keep that in mind. Audio only for tonight. We'll do our best for you to keep you informed of scoring and time and all that stuff tonight as the game progresses. So we'll go ahead and take a couple minutes time out here, and we'll come back with the Mongum Painting starting lineups and also the Beck Engineering a plan for success. So this will be the keys to the game with Beck Engineering. Thank you for all of our fine sponsors that allow us to bring you South O'Brien athletics throughout the year, and we're looking forward to tonight's game and hoping the girls can come out and play a great game tonight. We'll be right back here after a couple of minutes. Thank you.
Sweeney's Farm and Home Center and the Paulina Building Center are proud to support the South O'Brien Wolverines. They know it takes teamwork to accomplish goals on the playing field as well as in business. They're glad to be a part of the community team by helping make dreams come true. When you need building supplies and hardware, talk with the folks at Sweeney's Farm and Home Center and the Paulina Building Center. And good luck, South O'Brien Wolverines, in accomplishing your goals.
So what do you see in your future? Buying the perfect home with a big oak tree? Watching your child graduate from college? Or finding more time for hobbies during your retirement? Whatever your future holds, make sure you talk with the Farm Bureau Financial Services agent. Together, we'll create a plan that's right for you.
Contact Denise Steffen or Danny Rader in Primgar today.
It's your future. Let's protect it.
Around here, life is a continuous circle. At our best, we have caring people all around us. That's the power of Mercy One, a support network 20,000 strong, including more highly rated specialty services than anyone in the region, personalizing your care, strengthening your circle, keeping you at the center of everything we do. Mercy One, your best life, our one purpose.
The Prairie Market in Paulina. Wow, more than you might expect in a smaller community grocery store.
Every aisle is going to have things in it that you're surprised at that you can find at a small grocery store. We have a large produce department, and we work really hard at keeping our produce fresh. We're really proud of our meat department. Don and Ben do a great job. If you want something special, they will do that for you.
And to see all of their wonderful weekly specials, visit PaulinaPrairieMarket.com.
The professional lenders at the Savings Bank of Primgar, Hartley, and Lake Park are ready to tackle all of your loan needs, whether it be commercial, personal, or agricultural. So often we are concerned with rates, and yes, their rates are competitive, but more importantly is their service. You can feel comfortable sitting down, talking with one of their loan officers, and feeling confident that you are getting exactly what you wanted and more. The Savings Bank of Primgar, Hartley, and Lake Park, your bankers and your friends. Proud supporters of their communities, member FDIC.
And welcome back to the J&K Insurance pregame preview here between your South O'Brien Wolverines and the Central Lyon Lions. We're getting set for the starting lineups here. And once again, these starting lineups are brought to you by Mongan Painting Company, a proud supporter of all area youth athletics. Good luck this tournament from Mongan Painting Company in Cherokee. We sure appreciate Mongan Painting's sponsorship along the way here for all area teams going on. Starting tonight for the South O'Brien Wolverines is junior Kaylee Jacobs. Kaylee comes in averaging 12 points a game for the Wolverines. Also starting is senior Sky Raider. Sky comes in averaging right at 5 points a game. Also starting for the Wolverines is senior Taryn Hintz. Taryn comes in averaging a little over 13 points a game. Also starting Sydney Struve, senior, averaging 3 points a game, and senior Anna Fredrickson averaging 5 points a game. South O'Brien, of course, is coached by Coach Erica Dreckman, assisted by Jonathan Hintz, Bailey Wootkin, and Mark Furman. For the Central Lion, they are led by junior Hayden Hymanson. She comes in averaging just a little over 20 points per game. Sophomore Reagan Van Wy averages 4 points a game. Senior Sutton Slubaum averages 7 points a game. And Kylie Metzger, senior, averages 9 points a game. And last starter for the Lions is Farrah Lewis, senior, averages 7 points a game. So once again, that was the Mongan Painting starting lineups. Also, we have the Beck Engineering Plan for Success. This is the keys to tonight's game. And, the key for South O'Brien, watching them throughout this year, they got to limit their turnovers tonight. They have to score consistently. They need all of their scorers to be contributing and scoring. And also, they need to slow down leading scorer Hayden Hymanson. We'll go ahead and take a break, and we'll be right back after this message.
Great deals at Kinnaid Auto Sales in Polina. Just in a 2016 Subaru Impreza all-wheel drive, only one owner, still has warranty, and plenty of extras. Also, check out this 2006 Toyota Highlander Limited all-wheel drive with a new lower price, only $68.23. And this 2016 Toyota Corolla all-power with new tires, priced at only $10,950. Or, if you want it and they don't have it, they will find it at Kinnaid Auto Sales in Polina.
Everything you expect from your local Paulina hardware store, but now offering more. Shopping online is convenient because you can do it on your time and the inventory is seemingly endless. Welcome to TrueValue.com. Simply pick your store and your items will ship free right to our door at Paulina Hardware. Plus, we handle the returns, assembly, and simply stated, there's a local person who will take care of you. We'd love to see you in our store and love that we can bring you the convenience of shopping 24/7 at Paulina Hardware. Online at TrueValue.com.
All right, and welcome back. We just got done with the national anthem here. We're getting set for tip-off, and thanks again to Beck Engineering for being our pregame keys to success for the game tonight. And we sure appreciate all of our fine sponsors that we have here from South O'Brien area that allow us to bring these broadcasts. Also want to thank Ludwigson Chiropractic of Cherokee, Cherokee Rural Water, Cherokee State Bank, and Boothby Funeral Home for being our corporate postseason basketball sponsors. Just thank everyone for allowing us to do this craziness. As you know, we're covering 3 to 4 games a night, it seems, right now. Also tonight we have MMCRU on Fuller Digital Solutions taking on Grettinger Terrell. And then we have Siouxland Christian at Kingsley Pearson on FM and Ridgeview and Sioux Central on FM. We're set for the starting for the tip here. South O'Brien is on their road uniforms, the black with gray, and Central Line is their home white uniforms. And Taryn Hintz wins the tip off to Sydney Strew. She's going to get the ball off to Sky Raider and top of the key. Looks like Central Line is coming out in a man-to-man defense. Excuse me. Kaylee Jacobs on top of the key with the ball for the Wolverines. Over to Struve. Back to Fredrickson. She's looking down low to Hintz. Nothing there. South O'Brien doing a nice job being patient here. See if they can take their time and get a good shot. They probably don't want to get into a scoring match with Central Lyon, so if they can have some good ball control and get some good shots up. And Taryn Hintz is going to get the ball down low. She's going to turn around and go up with the jump shot. She's going to get fouled and go to the line. So a good first possession here with 7:27 to go here in this first quarter. And that first foul is going to be on Kylie Metzger, senior, for the Central Lyon Lions. First shot is up, and all the way down and it rimmed back out. So first shot's up and no good. Taryn will be shooting her second shot here. Second shot by Taryn is up and good. So South O'Brien with the early 1-0 lead. South O'Brien coming out. Looks like they're playing a little bit of a looks like a zone defense, and we got a three-pointer up and good for Hayden Hybenson to give the Central Lions a 2-point lead, 3-1 here with just over 7 minutes to go here in this first quarter. South O'Brien back on offense. Lions back in that man-to-man defense. Hintz over in the corner. She gets it down low. Fredrickson is out front. She lost the ball. She's going to get it taken away from her, and then she's going to foul. So it's going to be a foul on South O'Brien's Anna Fredrickson. I think that was a bit of a frustration foul there for Anna as she had the ball taken away from her, and then she tried to get it back and get the foul call. So South O'Brien back on defense. 3-2 zone with Struve, Jacobs, and Rader across the top with Hintz and Fredrickson down below. Just about a steal there from Kaylee Jacobs. Nice job getting out in the passing lane. Central Line gets the ball back down. Looks like they're trying to go down low. They do get it down low. And that was Kylie Metzger, senior. A little bit of a turnaround hook shot. She gets that one to go. 5-1 lead for Central Line. Hintz brings the ball down the court. She takes it all the way to the hoop, and she misses the layup. Here comes Central Line running the ball back down. She go underneath, and they got it up and in. And we're going to have a foul called. That was Farrah Lewis with the basket for Central Lyon. And we'll see who they call this foul on for the Wolverines. So Central Lyon out to a 7-1 lead here with 6:11 to go. Just a quick turnaround there as Hintz had a chance to, get a basket for the Wolverines, and she missed that. Unfortunately, then Central Lyon got it down real quick. Farrah Lewis's shot is up and good. Foul on South O'Brien was on senior Taryn Hintz. That would be her first foul. South O'Brien making some subs here. Looks like Willa Sikika is into the game along with Jillian Heemstra. Hintz is still in along with Jacobs and Rader. Central Line putting some full court pressure on. Hintz throws the ball and gets it back and brings it up the court. Up to Kaylee Jacobs, looking down low to Heemstra. Heemstra gets the ball, nowhere to go, turns around, gets it poked away and stolen away by Central Line. Here comes Central Line. They get down the court quick. And Hintz did a nice job with the rejection down below. Central Line did beat South O'Brien back, but Hintz with her long arms was able to get a rejection there. So the ball will stay on this end with Central Line. And Taryn Hintz is going to get a break, and Andrew Fredrickson back into the game. South O'Brien back in that 2-3 zone defense. And got the ball down really deep. That was Kylie Metzger with a shot attempt, just not able to get it to go. Unfortunately for South O'Brien, they got the rebound there. So a bit of a break there for the Wolverines because, boy, they had good position. So Jacobs out front, over to Rader. Looking like Willa Sikika on the sideline, going down low to Fredrickson. Fredrickson turns, nowhere to go. Picks up her dribble, goes back out to Sikika, just about thrown away. Nice job by Willa Sikika getting that ball back. So South O'Brien's going to have to lean on, looks like Jacobs and Sky Rader to get some shots going here. It looks like Taryn Hintz is getting set to check back into this game. 8-1 with 5:05 left here in this first quarter. South O'Brien did get the first point of the night, and then since then it's been all Central Line. Andrew Fredrickson with the 10-foot jump shot, no good, and Central Line's off to the races back down, and they got a layup up and good. That was Sutton Schlubaum, senior for the Lions, and 10-1 lead for Central Lyon. South O'Brien back on offense. Got Willow Sikika looking down low to Fredrickson. Fredrickson not sure where to go. She tried to go back to Sikika. Ball's going to be stolen away. South O'Brien just got to be a little bit stronger with their passes right now. And Central Lyon gets it down low. South O'Brien defense was not ready and not ready for the girl down below. And Kylie Metzger with the shot up and good, and she's going to be fouled, I believe, by Jillian Heemstra. And that's going to push this lead up for the Lions 10-1 with 4:28 to go. So Central Lyon coming out with a fast start here. Taryn Hintz back into the ball game along with Sydney Struve. So South O'Brien has Fredrickson, Sikika, Rader, Hintz, and Struve on the floor. Free throw is up and good for Kylie Metzger. She has 5 points for the Lions. 13-1 with 4:28 to go. So it looks like they add the points on after the free throw is made. So South O'Brien down 12 here in this first quarter. Lions coming out, pressure again. South O'Brien does a nice job breaking it. Shrew tried to get it over to Fredrickson. The ball's going to be stolen away. And here comes the Lions quick back down the court. Wide open three from the corner. A little bit short, and Adder Fredrickson with the board. And the Lions are pressuring them even off the rebound. So South O'Brien got to do a good job hanging onto the ball, making good passes tonight. They've had chances after they brick in the press, just haven't finished on the other end. Sydney Strube over the top to Taryn Hintz. Taryn's looking to drive. Gets back over to Sikika. Back to Raider in the corner. Back to Struve on top. And the ball's going to be stolen away, and Central Lyon gets it ahead, and they're going to have a layup. And layup is up and good. That's Kaylee Davis, and Coach Dreckman has seen enough, and she's going to take a quick timeout here. Looks like this is going to be a 30-second timeout from Coach Dreckman. 15-1, Central Lyon out with the lead with 3:44 to go. Central Lyon definitely pushes that ball quick up the court, and South O'Brien is just not getting back in transition defense and getting ready for that quick attack. A lot of fast break points here for the Lions. And South O'Brien also on the other end, when they break the press, they've had several chances to get some pretty easy points down there, just haven't been able to convert. So South O'Brien needs to convert on those chances and hustle back and get back on defense here. So 30-second timeout is over. And South O'Brien will be inbounding the ball with Taryn Hintz. Central Lions coming back out in their full court. It's like a 2-2-1 full court press. Hintz throws the ball into Raider, back to Hintz. Hintz is bringing it up. She gets it back over to Raider across the timeline. Hintz is at the top of the key with the ball over to Sikika. And it looks like Central Lyon has switched their defense. Looks like they're in a bit of a zone defense here. And Sikika tried to get it to Shreve, cutting in, and the ball's going to be thrown away. Here comes Central Lyon, quick back down the court. Shot up and no good by Hayden Hymanson, leading scorer. South O'Brien gets the ball back. Shreve's going in. Ooh, rough play, nothing called. Sikika gets the rebound, and she's going to go to the line to shoot two. The way, obviously I'm not the official here tonight, but I thought there could have been a couple fouls called on that one. Struve got hammered pretty good as she went in, but Sikika doing a nice job following up. First shot by Sikika is up and good. South O'Brien desperately needed some points here. Second shot is also good, so good job by Willa Sikika with 2 points for the Wolverines. 15-3 with 3:11 to go here in this first quarter. South O'Brien back in that 3-2 defense. Now it looks like they're maybe they switched to back to man-to-man, so even confusing me a little bit there. I thought they were in a zone defense, but they went back to a man. Just about a steal by Sikika. Nice dish and drive down below. Another block by Hintz, and Hintz gets the deflection back to her. So nice job by Taryn Hintz. And then they're going to call Hintz with a carry call. So Central Lyon had a nice drive and dish down to the basket, and then Hintz was able to block that, but she had a carrying call, so it's going to turn it back over. 2:41 to go here in this first quarter. South O'Brien trailing 15-3. So South O'Brien needing some stops and hopefully get some easy transition baskets on the other end. Long three-pointer from the corner. It's going to be up and good by leading scorer Hayden Hymanson. That's her second three on the night. She comes in averaging 20 points a game. Definitely got to stay out on her. Sikika goes down low, no good. Fredrickson with the rebound. Her shot gets blocked. Hintz for a long three, no good. Sikika up, no good. South O'Brien had 4 chances on it there, just not able to score. 2:05 to go here in this first quarter. South O'Brien trailing 18-3. Back on defense for the Wolverines. And they got down low. Nobody was guarding her. She missed. Back up. It's going to be good. That was Kylie Metzer, senior for the Lions. She got the ball down low. She kind of slipped behind the zone there. Nobody was around her. First shot, she had a little bit tough angle. Just wasn't able to get it to drop. And missed it. Got her own board. Made it. Got fouled by Taryn Hintz. And unfortunately, that's Hintz's second foul. So Taryn's going to go to the bench. And the free throw is up and good for Metzger. Nice night for senior Metzger with 8 points already here. 21-3, South O'Brien trailing with 1:53 to go. Struve with the ball across the timeline for the Wolverines over to Sikika. Sikika looking down low to Heemstra. Back over. Struve's going to put up a three. It's going to be just a little bit short. And rebound off to the Lions. And they're racing. They got a girl down deep. And the ball's going to be thrown out of bounds. So South O'Brien dodged the bullet there. The ball went to the South O'Brien cheerleaders there. I'm not sure if they were quite ready for that ball. It looks like the ball caromed out into the commons area. Struve to throw the ball back in for the Wolverines. Lions sticking it in that full court press. Back to Sydney Struve. Struve looking ahead. She gets it up to Fredrickson. Boy, Fredrickson got hit pretty hard there. Nothing called. Sikika with the three from the corner. No good. Struve with the board. Kaylee Jacobs with the three. Oh, it just rimmed out. That was close. South O'Brien could have really used those that three-point shot there. 21-3 here yet. Here's another three up by Hymanson. No good. Sikika with the board with just a little over a minute to go here in this first quarter. South O'Brien trailing by 18. Jacobs is going to put up another three, and she banked it in. Don't think she meant to bank that one, but South O'Brien will take it. And like I said, in desperate need of points. 21-6, South O'Brien trailing. We're just 45 seconds left here in this first quarter. South O'Brien with 2 team fouls, both by Hintz, unfortunately. Central Lyon with 4 team fouls. Jacobs got stuck down below against Kylie Metzger. Metzger had the height advantage, and she went up and got the layup. 23-6. Struve had a wide open shot. She's going to dribble, drive. Nothing there. She's looking to find somebody. Tried to dish it down low to Fredrickson. The ball is going to get stolen away with 20 seconds to go. Central Lyon quick back up the court. Lost control. Gets it back into a teammate's. Hymanson, no good. Hymanson gets the board, and she's going to get fouled by Sikika with 12 seconds to go here in this first quarter. Central Lyon making a substitution here, bringing in Brooklyn Kroll, a sophomore. So South O'Brien on defense here, back in that zone defense. And Central Lyon gets it in, and he had a wide open three, missed. 6 seconds to go. See if South O'Brien can get a shot up here before the end of this quarter. Struve tried to go in and drive. Nothing there. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter. So a tough first quarter for South O'Brien, trailing 23-6. We'll go ahead and take a break. You're listening to the Full Digital Solution Basketball. We'll be right back.
TCA, they are working hard every day to make sure each home and business in O'Brien County can connect with today's world. Whether you are in town or in the country, they have a variety of internet solutions for you. Now, with increased speeds, they also offer managed Wi-Fi to ensure your network signal is strong and secure. Call 930-5593. Stop in or visit their website, tcaexpress.com.
Communities working together for a better tomorrow at TCA.
At Iowa State Bank, we know that our ag community is an important part of Northwest Iowa. That's why we work harder to keep business owners and farmers up and running. For over 75 years, Iowa State Bank has helped farmers upgrade equipment, expand local business operations, and sometimes offer a helping hand. As we look forward to the future, we'll continue to be by your side, available when you need us.
Iowa State Bank, we're ready for you.
And welcome back here to this South O'Brien Wolverine basketball in Class 2A postseason basketball here up at Central Lyon. And a rough first quarter for the Wolverines, only putting 6 points up. Sikika had 2 free throws. Taryn Hintz had 1 free throw and a three-pointer by Kaylee Jacobs. Central Lyon definitely spread their scoring out, led by senior Kylie Metzger. She had a real nice first quarter with 10 points. Ball is inbounded on the far side of the court with the possession arrow in favor of the Lions. So South O'Brien on defense, just about a steal. Raider with their hands on the ball, deflected back to the Lions. Hymanson dribbles down below, and she's going to get fouled. I believe they're going to call that. I think it's going to be on Anna Fredrickson. Excuse me, they call that foul on Willow Sikika. So Willow Sikika with 2 fouls and Taryn Hintz with 2 fouls for the Wolverines. So bit of a rough start there for South O'Brien, some of their key players need in the game. Cindy Struve checks into the game for Sitka, so South O'Brien has Hintz, Struve, Fredrickson, Rader, and Jacobs on the court. Both free throws were up and good for Metzger. And South O'Brien with the ball, and they're going to turn it back over, and they're going to have another foul called on them, I believe. And that foul is going to be called on Kaylee Jacobs, and that's going to put the Lions into the bonus. It's South O'Brien's 17th foul, 1-on-1 here for Brooklyn Cole of the Lions. First shot's up and good for her. So South O'Brien getting a little bit of foul trouble here. Most of their fouls have come on the offensive end, surprisingly. They've turned the ball over, and then I think a bit of a frustration foul, and then they foul back. South O'Brien able to break that press pretty easily. Here comes Jacobs down below. She's going to go up. Boy, a lot of contact and no foul again. Just a lot of contact on that end. Coach Dreckman asking the officials what's going on there. How come they're not calling nothing? South O'Brien back on defense. Got a 3 up. No good. Here's another 3 for the Lions, and that one's going to be good by freshman Addison Klosterbauer. 30-6. South O'Brien trailing with 7 minutes to go here in the second quarter. So South O'Brien needing to find a way to get some points on the board and get some stops on defense. Jacobs going to put up a long 3, and she buries it. Nice looking shot for Jacobs, and South O'Brien's going to need a lot more of those to get back into this game. Just under 7 minutes to go. Here's another 3 up for the Lions. No good. Taryn Hintz tips the ball to Jacobs. Nice job by Taryn, as she wasn't in position to get that rebound, but she could at least tip it to a teammate. South O'Brien back with the ball. Jacobs on top of the key. Over to Rader on the corner. Rader looking down low to Fredrickson. Fredrickson turns, just about lost the ball. Back to Rader. Rader with the 3. No good, but Fredrickson ball bounces right back to her, and she takes a dribble, nowhere to go. South O'Brien resetting things here on offense, trailing 21 points, trailing 30-9, down by 21 here with 6 minutes to go. Struve gets it down low to Hintz. She lost her balance and fell over. Ooh, she took a hard fall. She's a little slow getting up. And the Lions are quick back down the court, and they missed the layup. So South O'Brien dodged a bullet. Jacobs tried to get it down court as Hintz was a little slow getting back down the court. And Jacobs tried to throw it all the way down to where the ball was knocked out of bounds. So South O'Brien will retain possession. We are right at 6 minutes to go. Fredrickson comes out of the game. South O'Brien puts in Jillian Heemstra. So the Wolverines have Rader, Struve, Jacobs, Heemstra, and Hintz on the floor. Jacobs with another long 3-pointer, a little bit short. Tried to follow her shot, just didn't get it. And Central Lions got a 3-on-1 break. And layup's going to be up and good by senior Kylie Metzger. She is up to 16 points on the night. So she's having a real nice night, outscoring South O'Brien. Ball's going to be stolen away by Hymanson. She's going to go up for a layup. Hymanson, their leading scorer, with 8 points. 34-9, South O'Brien trailing with 5:20 to go here in this second quarter. South O'Brien's got to make some good passes here. They're just getting a little bit sloppy on offense, and they just get a little bit soft, and then the ball gets stolen away. Hintz with the dribble down below, kick out to Jacobs. Ball's going to be her shot's up and no good, so it's going to be back down to the Lions, and a quick 3-pointer's up. And that's freshman Addison Klosterbauer, and she buries it, and South O'Brien is down by 28 points. Coach Streckman is going to take a timeout. This is going to be a full timeout. We're going to take one with her. We'll be right back after this break from our fine sponsor.
Have you been there yet? The Sweeney's Clubhouse in Sutherland. Play indoor golf, pool, and darts year-round, and enjoy your favorite brew. Located at 118 Main Street, and it's easy to find, so stop in. The clubhouse and bar also have many sports TVs, and they have NFL ticket, so you can watch your favorite football games and enjoy a pizza. Now open weekdays at 4:30 p.m. and open Saturday and Sunday at 11:30 a.m. Discover the fun at Sweeney's Clubhouse on Main in Sutherland.
And welcome back to Central Lyon High School. Coach Dreckman there with the full timeout for the Wolverines. Her second timeout taken. 4:57 to go here in the second quarter. South O'Brien trailing 37-9. Looks like Central Lyon is going to back off and not press that full court press. They settle back into it looks like a man-to-man defense. South O'Brien putting in Brenna Botten here into the first time. They go back down low to Hintz, and it looks like Hintz is going to go up for the shot and get the foul call. So Taryn will go to the free throw line for the Wolverines. Now, as we said in the pregame, the keys to victory tonight was consistent scoring for South O'Brien. Just hasn't been there so far tonight. As Taryn Hintz, leading scorer, just with 1 point. Her first shot is up and no good. South O'Brien needs Hintz to be scoring, Jacobs and Rader to get back into this thing, and just an overall team effort with the better passes and everything. Second shot for Hintz is up and good. Taryn with 2 points on the night, coming in averaging 13 points a game, and Taryn's going to get a break on the bench. That brings in Kaylee Eink into the game for the Wolverines. So South O'Brien with Jacobs, Botten, Rader, Eink, and Ander Fredrickson on the court. And an unforced turnover here for the Lions as they were just throwing the ball for the baseline, so it goes out of bounds. Ball back to the Wolverines. Chance to cut into that lead a little bit, trailing by 27, 37-10. They look down low, try to go to Ander Fredrickson. The ball's going to be knocked out of bounds back to the Wolverines, so Sky Rader will throw the ball in for South O'Brien. Oh, excuse me, they're going to switch. They pulled the fast one on me. Jacobs to throw it inbounds. She gets it off to Rader to the corner. Back to Brenna Botten on top. Back to Jacobs. Jacobs is going to put up a three-pointer. No good. Nice job by Brenna Botten with the hustle over there in the corner. Just not able to track it down before it goes out of bounds, but good hustle there from Brenna coming in off the bench. So Central Lyon to throw the ball back in. Freshman Addison Klosterbauer bringing it up for the Lions. She's came in off the bench and knocked down 2 3-pointers for the Lions. Lions had a nice look down below, just not able to get it to them. They're going to put up another three from the corner instead, and that's going to be Addison Klosterbauer with her third three on the night. So freshman looks real good there coming off the bench. South O'Brien trailing by 30 points, 42-10 with 3:50 to go here in this second quarter. Botten with the ball on top, looking down low for Fredrickson. She gets it down to her. She's going to get double-teamed, triple-teamed actually. She dribbles through it, and she gets it up and in. Nice move by Anna. Senior Ander Fredrickson going through the triple team there and splits it and goes up for the layup. 30 South O'Brien trailing here, 40-12 with 3:25 to go here in the second quarter. So, South O'Brien can get on a little bit of a run here, maybe cut this lead down to 15, 20 points. And just as I say that, Kylie Metzger is going to put another shot in, put that lead back up to 30 points. Had a three-pointer in the corner from Klosterbauer that was no good. Metzger got the rebound, put it back in. So South O'Brien back on offense. Jacob on top. She was looking to go down to Kaylee Eink, and the ball gets stolen away. Here comes the Lions quick on offense. And once again, that's going to be Kylie Metzger with the shot up and good. So Central Lyon having their way with the Wolverines here tonight, 44-12. Just under 3 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Look over to Fredrickson, nobody home. Ball ends up in the hands of Brenna Botten on the other side of the court. She goes back to Fredrickson. South O'Brien just all out of sorts here on offense right now, not sure what to do with the ball. Rader just about had a steal there for the Wolverines. It's going to get knocked back to the Lions. Klosterbauer is going to put up another three, no good. She's feeling pretty good from outside there. She's put up quick three-pointers here real fast and buried them all off the bench. Misses that one. South O'Brien gets the rebound. Back on top the key here with Brenna Botten. She telegraphed her pass over to Kaylee Jacobs, and the ball is going to be stolen. And Sutton Slubaum steals the ball and goes right down the court and puts it in. 46-12, South O'Brien trailing. We're going to have a timeout by the Wolverines. We're going to go ahead and take one here with them. We'll be right back.
So what do you see in your future? Buying the perfect home with a big oak tree? watching your child graduate from college, or finding more time for hobbies during your retirement. Whatever your future holds, make sure you talk with the Farm Bureau Financial Services agent. Together, we'll create a plan that's right for you.
Contact Denise Steffen or Danny Rader in Primgar today.
It's your future. Let's protect it.
Around here, life is a continuous circle. At our best, we have caring people all around us. That's the power of Mercy One, a support network 20,000 strong, including more highly rated specialty services than anyone in the region, personalizing your care, strengthening your circle, keeping you at the center of everything we do. Mercy One, your best life, our one purpose.
And welcome back. South O'Brien did get the ball inbounds and went down the court, had a nice look down low to Brenna Botten, and she got fouled. So Brenna's going to go to the line shooting 2 for the Wolverines. Her first shot is up and no good. Minute 53 to go here in the second quarter. South O'Brien trailing 46-12. That last timeout was actually by Central Lyon, so I was mistaken on who took that timeout. Brenna's second shot is up and good, so South O'Brien with their 13th point on the night. Central Lyon coming down the court, and they throw the ball out of bounds, so South O'Brien gets the ball back. Struve inbounds to Willa Sikika. Along with Struve and Sikika, they have Brenna Botten, Anna Fredrickson, and Taryn Hintz on the court for the Wolverines. Ball goes down to Hintz, gets ripped out of her, gets stolen away. Here comes the Lions back down the court, across the timeline. Hymanson dishes over in the corner to the baseline, shot up and no good. Hymanson with the board. She goes up. Hintz blocks it. It's going to go out of bounds back to the Lions. So Taryn Hintz had a lot of blocks tonight for the Wolverines. Nice job by Hintz on some of those recoveries down there as the Lions are quick down the court. Hymanson's going to be left wide open for the 3. She's going to shoot up and not get anything. So an air ball. It's going to go out of bounds back over to the Wolverines. Pretty dangerous to leave Hayden Hymanson open, leading scorer junior for the Lions, averaging 20 points a game. She has 8 points here so far in this contest. South O'Brien gets the ball, and Struve dribbles it off her foot, and it's going to go out of bounds back to the Lions. So minute 12 to go. South O'Brien trailing by 33 points here in this first half. Hymanson brings the ball across the timeline for the Wildcats. South O'Brien back in that zone defense. They're going to dribble down below, go around the zone, up and no good. Second shot is up and good. And once again, that's senior Kylie Metzger. Boy, she's having a nice night for the Lions. Metzger comes in averaging 9 points a game, and she's up to 20 points 20 points tonight so far, according to my calculations of scoring totals. So more than doubling her scoring average on the year. Ball gets knocked out of bounds, so it's going to stay down on the far end of the court here with the Wolverines. They get it into Sikika. She's dribbling with the screen around from Hintz. Looking back over to Sydney Struve. 30 seconds to go here in this first half. Sikika back to the baseline, looking back over to Botten, back to Struve. Back down to Fredrickson. Back to Struve. Struve's going to put up a long 2. No good. Hintz with the board. Up and good. Nice job by Taryn Hintz getting that position down below, and Hintz gets her first hoop of the night, her fourth point on the night. 48-15. South O'Brien trailing here with just under 10 seconds to go. Central Lyon with the dish down below. The ball's going to be blocked by Fredrickson. South O'Brien can get one last shot off maybe. Sikika gets the shot up, and it's no good. So here at halftime, South O'Brien is trailing 48-15. Once again, we want to thank all of our fine sponsors for allowing us to bring this Class 2A Region 1 quarterfinal matchup tonight. And the winner will advance to move on and play Friday night at MOC Floyd Valley High School in Orange City. So they'll take on the winner of West Monona and the Hinton game tonight. We're at halftime here. We're just got to halftime. South O'Brien trailing 48-15. As I was saying, I want to thank our corporate sponsors for this postseason. We got Levinson Chiropractic in Cherokee. We got Cherokee Rural Water, Cherokee State Bank, and Boothby Funeral Home. Also want to thank all of our fine South O'Brien sponsors that we've had throughout the year. We have Sutherland Implement and Sweeney's of Polina. We have Farm Bureau Financial and Mercy One, Prairie Market and Savings Bank, Grenade Auto and Polina Hardware, TCA, and Iowa State Bank. We'll go ahead and take a couple minutes here of timeouts, and I'll come back and give you some scoring stats from the first half.
So what do you see in your future? Buying the perfect home with a big oak tree? Watching your child graduate from college? Or finding more time for hobbies during your retirement? Whatever your future holds, make sure you talk with the Farm Bureau Financial Services agent. Together, we'll create a plan that's right for you.
Contact Denise Steffen or Danny Rader in Primgar today.
It's your future. Let's protect it.
Around here, life is a continuous circle. At our best, we have caring people all around us. That's the power of Mercy One, a support network 20,000 strong, including more highly rated specialty services than anyone in the region, personalizing your care, strengthening your circle, keeping you at the center of everything we do. Mercy One, your best life, our one purpose.
The Prairie Market in Polina. Wow, more than you might expect in a smaller community grocery store.
Every aisle is going to have things in it that you're surprised at that you can find at a small grocery store. We have a large produce department, and we work really hard at keeping our produce fresh. We're really proud of our meat department. Don and Ben do a great job. If you want something special, they will do that for you.
And to see all of their wonderful weekly specials, visit PaulinaPrairieMarket.com.
The professional lenders at the Savings Bank of Primgar, Hartley, and Lake Park are ready to tackle all of your loan needs, whether it be commercial, personal, or agricultural. So often we are concerned with rates, and yes, their rates are competitive, but more importantly is their service. You can feel comfortable sitting down, talking with one of their loan officers, and feeling confident that you are getting exactly what you wanted and more. The Savings Bank of Primgar, Hartley, and Lake Park, your bankers and your friends, proud supporters of their communities, member FDIC.
Great deals at Grenade Auto Sales in Polina. Just in a 2016 Subaru Impreza all-wheel drive, only one owner, still has warranty, and plenty of extras. Also, check out this 2006 Toyota Highlander Limited all-wheel drive with a new lower price, only $68.23. And this 2016 Toyota Corolla all-power with new tires, priced at only $10,950. Or, if you want it and they don't have it, they will find it at Grenade Auto Sales in Polina.
Everything you expect from your local Paulina hardware store, but now offering more. Shopping online is convenient because you can do it on your time and the inventory is seemingly endless. Welcome to TrueValue.com. Simply pick your store and your items will ship free right to our door at Paulina Hardware. Plus, we handle the returns, assembly, and simply stated, there's a local person who will take care of you. We'd love to see you in our store and love that we can bring you the convenience of shopping 24/7 at Paulina Hardware. Online at TrueValue.com.
And welcome back to Central Lyon High School up here in Rock Rapids, Iowa. We're just under 6 minutes here to go before the start of the third quarter up here from Central Lyon. South O'Brien trailing 48-15. Central Lyon got off to a really fast start there in that first quarter. Came out and pressed and got several turnovers and just a lot of fast break points there for the Lions. South O'Brien, a bit of a struggle tonight. You know, they've been able to get the ball across the timeline and break that press, just not able to finish, and that's also led to a lot of fast break points for the Lions. So South O'Brien, 15 points here at halftime. Kaylee Jacobs with a couple of three-pointers, 6 points on the night for her. Junior Brenna Botten with 1 point with a free throw there. Senior Taryn Hintz, a couple of free throws in a bucket with 4 points on the night for Taryn Hintz. Sophomore Willa Sikika with 2 points with a couple from the line. And senior Anna Fredrickson rounds out the South O'Brien scoring from the first half with 2 points. For the Central Lyon Lions, junior Hayden Hybenson, their leading scorer, has 8 points at halftime. She has a couple of threes there in that first half. Freshman Addison Klosterbauer has 9 points with 3 three-pointers off the bench. Now she comes in averaging 7 points a game, so she's already above her scoring average. Senior Sutton Slubaum has 4 points. She averages 6 points a game, so she's just a little bit under her average. Sophomore Kaylee Davis with 2 points. Sophomore Brooklyn Cole with 2 points. Leading the way for Central Lyon is Kylie Metzger, senior, averaging 9 points a game. She's had a real nice half. Lots of baskets down below the hoop there. She has 20 points in that first half. And then senior Farrah Lewis with 3 points on the night. Don't forget, we got other action going on tonight as well. From Fuller Digital Solutions, we have the West Bend Mallard Gettinger Terrell Ruthven Ayrshire matchup. They're at MMCRU. Marcus girls had a real nice season going undefeated and started their postseason action tonight. So that's on a Fuller Digital Solutions broadcast, and we'll also be going in between that broadcast and that one will be in its entirety on Fuller Digital Solutions, but you can also hear bits and pieces of it on 92.1 KCHE Classic Hits in Cherokee. Also on 92.1 FM, Keith Crane just sent me a score update. He's at the Ridgeview and Sioux Central game, and that's a 3-point game there late in the fourth quarter, so if you want to tune into that and hear the final of that game. Also, we have Siouxland Christian at Kingsley Pearson with John O'Connor. So we got 4 games for you tonight, and tomorrow night I know we have we got the Cherokee Braves. They will be at home taking on kind of an upset, but they'll be at home taking on MLC Floyd Valley tomorrow night. That game, I believe, is on AM 1440. Also want to thank Holzhauer Motors for being our halftime sponsor. Holzhauer Motors has been really good to us at KCHE Radio and Fuller Digital Solutions. Nice partnership with they allow us to drive a nice vehicle of theirs up to a ball game, and it's nice to ride up in a vehicle from Holzhauer Motors. I was able to drive up a 2015 Chevy Equinox. This is a really nice car. This thing is loaded. It's got everything on there you're going to want. It's all-wheel drive. It's white. It's got heated seats, leather seats. It's just got every option on there you're going to want. Really nice vehicle. Gets good gas mileage. If you're interested in the vehicle, make sure you go to wholeshourmotors.com and check them out. So we are just a few minutes away here from tip-off here of this third quarter. South O'Brien's back on the court warming up for this second half. And we'll go ahead and take a couple minutes timeouts here, and we'll be right back after this. Thanks for joining us.
World. Whether you are in town or in the country, they have a variety of internet solutions for you, now with increased speeds. They also offer managed Wi-Fi to ensure your network signal is strong and secure. Call 930-5593. Stop in or visit their website, tcaexpress.com.
Communities working together for a better tomorrow at TCA.
At Iowa State Bank, we know that our ag community is an important part of Northwest Iowa. That's why we work harder to keep business owners and farmers up and running. For over 75 years, Iowa State Bank has helped farmers upgrade equipment, expand local business operations, and sometimes offer a helping hand. As we look forward to the future, we'll continue to be by your side, available when you need us.
Iowa State Bank, we're ready for you.
And welcome back, and we are ready for third quarter action here with South O'Brien to inbounds the ball. Looks like both teams have starters back on the court. For the South O'Brien, that's Jacobs, Fredrickson, Hint, Struve, and Raider, and South O'Brien's going to start this third quarter with a turnover. Also for the Lions, they have starters back on the court. Hayden Hymanson, Reagan Van Wy, Sutton Slubaum, Kylie Metzger, and Farrah Lewis. So South O'Brien sticking in that 2-3 zone defense with Raider and Jacobs and Struve on top, and Hintz and Fredrickson on the bottom of that zone defense. Lions get it down low. They're going to have a turnaround jump shot up and no good. So nice job by South O'Brien with the defense that possession. Jacobs with the board, brings it up court for the Wolverines. South O'Brien here trailing 48-15. Going to need a lot of scoring and need some scoring quick. Struve with the baseline jump shot, no good. And the ball is going to go out of bounds off of Hintz's hands. So it's going to turn it back over to the Lions. 7:15 to go here in this third quarter. Hymanson brings the ball across the timeline for the Lions. She's going to get it over on the baseline. South O'Brien, nice job with a steal there by Jacobs. Struve was all in their face and threw a bad pass, so South O'Brien gets a turnover. Chance to hopefully dig into that lead a little bit and maybe claw their way back into this thing. Long three-pointer up from Jacobs, no good, but Hintz is right there to clean things up and put it back up and in for the first points of the second half. Taryn Hintz with the bucket. She's up to 6 points on the night. So South O'Brien able to get a couple stops and get a bucket here, so you never know what might happen if they can get some momentum on their side. Lions looking to go down low, and they're going to throw it back out top, and the ball is going to be turned over as an over and back's going to be called. So South O'Brien will get the ball back here with 6:28 to go here in this third quarter. Sky Raiders going to take a seat on the bench, and Sukaka is going to replace her. Sukaka with the ball on top. She's going to get it over to Jacobs. Jacobs looking down low to Fredrickson. She's going to go up top to Hintz. Hintz is going to put up the jump shot from the top of the key there, and it's a two-pointer, and that one's good. So Hintz coming out, scoring a couple of baskets for senior Taryn Hintz. Nice job by her. 48-19, so South O'Brien gets it under 30. Maybe they can go on a bit of a run here and get this thing down to 20 points by the end of this third quarter. Maybe give themselves a shot. Shots up and no good. It's going to be left a little bit short there by Sutton Slubaum. South O'Brien with the board. Here comes Sukaka. She gets it up top to just about stolen away to Jacobs. Looking down low for Hintz. Nothing there. Fredrickson with the jump shot. No good. And Central Lyon with the board. Nice look for Fredrickson. Just not able to knock it down. Here comes the Lions quickly back down. South O'Brien back on defense. Sukaka knocks the ball out of bounds there. Nice job by Willeka getting that passing lane. Substitutions by both teams here. Looks like Sky Raider coming back into the game for the Wolverines. And Central Lyon bringing in freshman Addison Clusterbauer, who knocked down 3 threes in that first half. So South O'Brien in that zone defense again, with Jacobs, Sukaka, and Raider out top. They went over to the corner to freshman Addison Klosterbaugh. She tried to put up a 3, and Hintz came out and blocked it out of bounds. So Taryn Hintz has probably got 4 or 5 blocks on the night. Nice job by Taryn being pretty active on the defensive end. Hayden Hymanson looking to drive, and she got bumped by Jacobs. They're going to call a foul on Kaylee Jacobs. That's going to be the first team foul on South O'Brien this half. Jacobs' second foul of the game. Lions inbounds it underneath. Had a wide open 3. She's going to shot fake up. No good. Gets her own board. She's going to come back. She's going to throw it back out to Hymanson. Hymanson looking to drive. She's going to go up against Hintz. She loses the ball, and then Jacobs got the loose ball and just kind of picked up her dribble, and she got ran over. So foul is going to be called on the Lions. It's going to be the second foul on senior Kylie Metzger. So South O'Brien to inbound it. Jacobs throws it into Sukaka. Sukaka across the timeline, looking over in the corner to Raider. Looking down to Hintz. Nice job by South O'Brien. Hintz had her defender sealed off, and she gets the easy layup. So South O'Brien with the first 6 points here in the second half, 48-21. 4:35 to go here in this third quarter. So we'll see if South O'Brien can keep getting some stops and keep on scoring here. And South O'Brien in that zone defense to get it into the right by the free throw line. Hymanson looking to drive. She's going to dribble and go right off her knee, and it's going to go out of bounds. And Hymanson looks at her coach and goes, "What did I do?" But she didn't like that call, I don't think. But I think it was the right call from what I could see from my vantage point up here in this beautiful gym up here in Rock Rapids. This is a really big gym, nice facility. Jacobs goes all the way to the hoop. Oh, she just laid it off and it fell off the rim. Jacobs had a really nice couple of moves there to get to the rim, just not able to finish it. Hymanson with a wide open three. So that's one of those big swing plays there. South O'Brien could have had a basket, didn't go in. Hymanson comes back down and buries the three, pushes that lead back up to 34. The Lions 51-21 with 3:45 to go here in this third quarter. Hintz gets the ball, top the key. She's going to drive, go around her defender. A little bit too strong off the glass. No good. And here comes the Lions running. Hintz trying to chase her down from behind. She does knock the ball out. Unfortunately, Hintz picked up the ball, but her foot was on the baseline, so the ball is going to go back out of bounds to the Lions far into the court here. Lions to inbound it. South O'Brien with the couple substitutions here. Looks like Taryn Hintz is going to get a break. Cindy Struve back in for Jacobs. So the Wolverines with Rader, Heemstra, Fredrickson, Struve, and Sikika. Lions get the ball in bounds. They dribble down. They're going to lose it. Rader picks it up. She tries to get it up ahead to Struve. Just got it there as she kind of left her feet and nowhere to go with it. Struve picks up the dribble, gets it over to Sikika. To Fredrickson on top of the key. Back to Sikika. Struve wide open at the three-point line. Heemstra is going to put up a shot from the free-throw line. It's going to bounce around and go in. Nice job by Jillian Heemstra getting on the scoreboard for the Wolverines. So South O'Brien gets their 23rd point on the night. And Central Lyon quickly back up the court. They get it down low to Kylie Metzger. She goes up with it. She's going to get fouled. And she makes it, so it's going to be an and one coming up here. And it looks like they're going to call that foul on Heemstra. That's going to be her second foul. South O'Brien's second team foul of this third quarter. 2:54 to go here in the third quarter. Metzger with her free throw up and good, so a 3-point play for her. 23 points on the night for senior Kylie Metzger. South O'Brien trailing 54-23 after that 3-point conversion. Struve gets it into Rader, back over to Jacobs. Jacobs gets it across the timeline, dribble it off someone's foot, but right back to her. Rader dishes it down low to Heemstra. Heemstra back out to Rader. Back out to Kaylee Jacobs, top the key. Jacobs calls out a play for the Wolverines. Gets it over to Struve, just about stolen away. Kylie Davis of Central Lyon there got out in the passing lane and knocked it out of bounds. So South O'Brien will retain possession here with Sydney Struve to inbounds it for the Wolverines. She gets it into Sky Rader in the backcourt. Rader gets it across, tried to hit Kaylee Jacobs, and the ball's going to be knocked out of bounds again. So South O'Brien will keep the ball. A couple substitutions coming in here. Taryn Hintz and Kaylee Eink back into the game. South O'Brien to inbounds it again. Back in the backcourt to Kaylee Jacobs. 2:29 to go here in this third quarter. Struve will put up a three-pointer, just a little bit strong. It was right on line. Ball's going to go off to the Lions, and they are looking to push every time they get the ball. Get it down in the corner to Hymanson. Hymanson's driving, and she's going to get bumped on the baseline. Looks like that foul will be on Kaylee Eink. Willow Sikika checking back into the game for the Wolverines. She'll give Struve a break. Lions inbounding the basketball under their own hoop. They get it on top to Addison Clusterbauer. Over in the corner to Sutton Slubaum. Back to Clusterbauer. She's going to put up a three, and she kind of does this little fade away when she shoots that three, but she's pretty confident when she puts it up and she buries it. 57-23, South O'Brien trailing here with just under 2 minutes to go in this third quarter. Rader gets it down low to Hintz. Tried a little bit of an angle there, tried to get it up and in, and it's going to not go in. It falls off the front of the rim. Central Lyon back down the court quickly. Wide open baseline jump shot. It's going to be up and good. That is Kaylee Davis, a sophomore for the Lions, extending that lead out. 59-23. Kaylee Jacobs quick back down the other end, and she dribbles down below, and she's going to get fouled and go to the line to shoot 2. Junior Kaylee Jacobs averages 12 points a game. She's had a pretty good year for the Wolverines. Kaylee is a 70% free throw shooter, and I think I just gave her the announcer's jinx as she misses that first shot. Anna Fredrickson back into the game for the Wolverines, giving Kaylee Einkebrink and South O'Brien. Looks like they have all their starters back out there except for, trying to think who's, it's like Struve is on the bench. Second shot was up and good for Kaylee. Her first point of the second half, 59-24, South O'Brien trailing. Here in the third quarter, just a little bit over a minute to go here from Central Lyon. Central Lyon got off to just a fast start, and it's just been a hard time for South O'Brien trying to get back into this game tonight. Central Lyon taking their time here. Looks like they're pretty content maybe just to go for one shot, and just as I say that, they weave around underneath and they get a wide open layup. That's for sophomore Reagan Van Wy, her first hoop of the night. 61-24, Central Lyon leading. Sikika with the ball on the baseline, just about lost it. And with 34 seconds to go, it looks like Coach Streckman is going to call a timeout. We'll take a quick timeout with her. We'll be right back after this break.
Sweeney's Farm and Home Center and the Paulina Building Center are proud to support the South O'Brien Wolverines. They know it takes teamwork to accomplish goals on the playing field as well as in business. They're glad to be a part of the community team by helping make dreams come true. When you need building supplies and hardware, talk with the folks at Sweeney's Farm and Home Center and the Paulina Building Center. And good luck, South O'Brien Wolverines, in accomplishing your goals.
And welcome back. South O'Brien gets the ball in, and they're down low to Fredrickson. Sky Rader with the 3 over in the corner, and Sky buries it from the corner. Sky Rader's first basket on the night. 3-pointer for Rader, 61-27. Just under 3 seconds to go. Central Lyon dribbles, goes up, no good, and that's going to be the end of the third quarter. So after the end of 3 quarters, South O'Brien trails 61-27. We'll take a break and we'll be right back. Thank you for listening to Wolverine Basketball on Fuller Digital Solutions.
So what do you see in your future? Buying the perfect home with a big oak tree? Watching your child graduate from college? Or finding more time for hobbies during your retirement? Whatever your future holds, make sure you talk with the Farm Bureau Financial Services agent. Together, we'll create a plan that's right for you.
Contact Denise Steffen or Danny Rader in Primgar today.
It's your future. Let's protect it.
Around here, life is a continuous circle. At our best, we have caring people all around us. That's the power of Mercy One, a support network 20,000 strong, including more highly rated specialty services than anyone in the region. Personalizing your care, strengthening your circle, keeping you at the center of everything we do. Mercy One, your best life, our one purpose.
And welcome back, and we're all set to go here for the fourth quarter. South O'Brien trailing 61-27. Looks like Central Lyon will get the ball to start this fourth quarter with freshman Addison Clusterbauer to throw it in for the Lions. She throws it into Hayden Hymanson, so South O'Brien back in that 2-3 zone defense. Wolverines with Jacobs, Rader, Hintz, Fredrickson, and Struve on the floor. South O'Brien's definitely got their work cut out for them if they want to get back into this game. Had a little bit of momentum there in that third quarter, and Lions came back pretty quick there. Hymanson with the dribble drive on the baseline. She gets it back out top to Clusterbauer. 3-pointer from the top. It is up and good. Clusterbauer got tripped and fell down. She still was able to knock it down. So Clusterbauer with 5 3-pointers on the night, and a 3-pointer back the other way for South O'Brien. So South O'Brien with the quick answer, 3-pointer for Kaylee Jacobs. 64-30, South O'Brien trailing. It's a little over 7 minutes to go here in this fourth quarter. Thank you, everyone, for joining us here on this audio-only broadcast on Fuller Digital Solutions tonight. Make sure if you want to get alerts for future broadcasts that you subscribe, and you will be notified when future broadcasts come available. Hayden Hymanson with a 3-pointer for the Lions, and South O'Brien turns the ball back over. Lions get it back, and Hymanson gets her own. She got blocked by a Hintz down below. She gets her own, gets the block back, goes back up and scores. So a quick 5-point. South O'Brien trailing by 39 with just 6.5 to go. Taryn Hintz gets the ball down low. She's going to go up and get fouled, and she makes it. So Taryn with the chance for a 3-point play for the Wolverines. Central Lyon going a little bit deeper into their bench, it looks like, bringing in some subs that haven't played yet tonight. Looks like senior Molly Klucko coming in for the Lions, along with senior Shania Struckman. So a couple of seniors that don't play quite as often, but getting back into the ball game here. Wolverines bringing in Sikika, so Kaylee Jacobs getting a break. Hintz's shot is up and good. So a 3-point play there for Taryn Hintz. 6:22 to go. South O'Brien trailing 69-33 here in this fourth quarter. Clusterbauer with the ball atop the key for the Lions. Looking to get things set up against that zone defense against the Wolverines. And she gets it over to Hymanson. Hymanson goes right around. Sikika goes up and scores 2. 71-33. Just at 6 minutes to go. Rader was looking over in the corner to Struve. She's going to throw the ball out of bounds. So that is going to turn the ball back over to the Lions. And we're at that point in the game with this lead that we have a running clock going up here. South O'Brien trailing by more than 35 points. Just got a score update from MMCRU. 56-30. MMC is leading in their contest. Thank you, Adam Morris, for that score update. Got a quick hoop back on the other end for the Lions, and it's going to go right back down to the Wolverines there after that score. So South O'Brien back on offense, trailing by 40 points here in this fourth quarter. Wolverines get it ball down low to Fredrickson. Fredrickson's going to turn, nothing there. Nice look back to Sikika, just not able to get it. Hintz with a nice follow-up up and in. Taryn Hintz having a nice second half here for the Wolverines. Hintz with 11 second half points for South O'Brien. Unfortunately, just a little too late here for the Wolverines, as got too far behind in this contest. Hymanson looking down low, just about lost out of bounds. Nice job keeping it. Sikika with a good hustle, just about kept it in. Ball's going to go back to Clusterbauer, and she makes her first 2-pointer on the night. So Addison Clusterbauer having a really nice night for the Lions, just a freshman. She's going to be a good player up here for them for quite a while. Hintz with the 3-pointer, no good. And senior Molly Klucko gets the board and kind of tapped it to herself there and gets it back. 75-35. South O'Brien trailing with just a little over 4 minutes. Clusterbauer is going to be left open for a 3-pointer, no good. One of the rare times she's missed tonight. Fredrickson clears the board for the Wolverines. She gives it off to Sikika, and here comes the Wolverines across the timeline. She gets it over in the corner to Struve. Back to Hintz. Hintz girl goes past her. Taryn with a nice job getting to the hoop, and she's going to get fouled. I believe she's going to go to the line and shoot 2 free throws. And it looks like they're not going to give her the free throws on that. It looks like they're going to say that foul was on the floor, so South O'Brien will inbounds it. Central Lyon going deeper into the bench, and the crowd giving their starters a nice hand as we're coming on just 3.5 minutes to go here in this contest, as the clock keeps moving with that running clock. Going to have another foul called here on the inbounds play as Taryn Hintz gets bumped. That's going to be the 5th team foul on Central Lyon. South O'Brien inbounds it again. They get it into Hintz. Hintz in the corner to Brenda Botten. Botten puts up a 3, a little bit short. Ball bounces back to Hintz. Jacobs with the 3, A little bit short. Ball bounces around. Botten comes up with the board. Botten up with the shot. Up and good. So Brenna Botten, right place, right time, gets the deflection, and she scores the basket there for the Wolverines. So Central Lyon with their subs in here, and South O'Brien sticking it in that 2-3 zone defense. And we're going to have it dribbled out of bounds. Looks like that is off senior Kaya Borman, or junior Kaya Borman. She dribbled the ball off her leg out of bounds, so it's going to go back to South O'Brien. And 2.5 minutes to go here. South O'Brien is going to end their season here tonight. Kayla Jacobs with the three-pointer from the side is going to be up and good. Hate to see the South O'Brien seniors go out like this, as they started playing some pretty good basketball towards the end of the year. Unfortunately, had that injury early on to Hannah Dow. With Hannah in the game, this probably is a little bit different of a ball game, but that's just the way things go sometimes. Central Lyon gets the ball down low, and they're going to get fouled. And it looks like Taryn Hintz is going to check out of the game for the Wolverines. And Taryn's getting a nice round of applause from the South O'Brien faithful that made the trip up here. So Taryn checking out. South O'Brien back in that 2-3 zone defense. They got Jacobs on the floor, Sikika, Botten, Heemstra, and Kaylee Ike. Layup down below is going to be no good. And the ball is going to go out of bounds to the Wolverines. And it looks like South O'Brien is going to clear the bench here and put in some backups. Looks like Lydia Hustet's bringing the ball up the court for the Wolverines. She gets it over to Schreck. Schreck looking down low, nothing there. The ball's going to be stolen away, and then they're going to call a foul on Schreck. 1 minute to go up here from Central Lyon. Central Lyon will advance. They will play MOC Floyd Valley on Friday night. Or they will play at MLC Floyd Valley High School on Friday night. Yet to be determined who they play. They'll play the winner of West Monona and Hinton. 35 seconds to go, and the shot is going to be up and good for senior Shania Struckman. Struckman gets on the board for Central Lyon. 77-40 with 25 seconds to go. South O'Brien back on offense. Looking down low for Kaylee Ike, and the ball's going to be thrown out of bounds. Just let her a little bit too much there. And this fourth quarter went by quick with that running clock, as we're just under 15 seconds to go here in this game. Central Lyon comes across the court. They're going to put up a three. No good. And the ball is going to go out of bounds, and that is going to do things here. So we're going to have a final score of 77-40. Central Lyon wins it. We'll go ahead and take a couple of minute timeouts here, and we'll be right back with some scoring recap.
The Prairie Market in Polina. Wow, more than you might expect in a smaller community grocery store.
Every aisle is going to have things in it that you're surprised at that you can find at a small grocery store. We have a large produce department, and we work really hard at keeping our produce fresh. We're really proud of our meat department. John and Ben do a great job. If you want something special, they will do that for you.
And to see all of their wonderful weekly specials, visit PaulinaPrairieMarket.com.
The professional lenders at the Savings Bank of Primgar, Hartley, and Lake Park are ready to tackle all of your loan needs, whether it be commercial, personal, or agricultural. So often we are concerned with rates, and yes, their rates are competitive, but more importantly is their service. You can feel comfortable sitting down, talking with one of their loan officers, and feeling confident that you are getting exactly what you wanted and more. The Savings Bank of Primgar, Hartley, and Lake Park, your bankers and your friends, proud supporters of their communities. Member FDIC.
Great deals at Kinnaid Auto Sales in Polina. Just in a 2016 Subaru Impreza all-wheel drive, only one owner, still has warranty, and plenty of extras. Also, check out this 2006 Toyota Highlander Limited all-wheel drive with a new lower price, only $68.23. And this 2016 Toyota Corolla all-power with new tires, priced at only $10,950. Or, if you want it and they don't have it, they will find it at Kinnaid Auto Sales in Polina.
Everything you expect from your local Paulina hardware store, but now offering more. Shopping online is convenient because you can do it on your time and the inventory is seemingly endless. Welcome to TrueValue.com. Simply pick your store and your items will ship free right to our door at Paulina Hardware. Plus, we handle the returns, assembly, and simply stated, there's a local person who will take care of you. We'd love to see you in our store and love that we can bring you the convenience of shopping 24/7 at Paulina Hardware. Online at TrueValue.com.
And welcome back up here to Central Lyon. Final score of Central Lyon winning this contest 77-40. We want to thank North Star Community Credit Union for being our post-game sponsor here tonight with locations in Cherokee, Ida Grove, and Sheldon. So once again, thank you to North Star Community Credit Union for being our post-game sponsor. So South O'Brien, they struggled a little bit here tonight getting out of the gates as they trailed 23-6 after that first quarter. Central Lyon just quick down the court. Once they get that rebound, turnover, whatever it is, they are quick down the court, and they caught South O'Brien a little off guard, I think, to start this game at how fast they were getting down the court. Several turnovers there for Central Lyon in that first quarter to get out to that lead. As they turn South O'Brien over with, South O'Brien get the ball on offense, and South O'Brien had to be a little bit tougher with their passes tonight, and Central Lyon took advantage of the turnovers there, jumping out to that 23-6 lead in the first quarter and letting 48-15 at halftime. After three quarters, South O'Brien trailed 61-27, and then leading us to that final score of 77-40. So South O'Brien, Kaylee Jacobs, she had 13 points for them tonight. She made 4 3-pointers on the night, and she did have 1 free throw for the Wolverines. Junior Brenna Botten had 3 points. She had a 3-throw in the first half and a hoop in the second half. Senior Skylar Rader, she didn't put up too many shots tonight. Central Lyon did a pretty good job keeping her in check. She just had the 1 3-pointer, 3 points for the night for Skylar Rader. Taryn Hintz had a really nice second half for the Wolverines, scoring 11 points in the second half, finishing the night with 15 points for senior Taryn Hintz. Sophomore Willa Sekika with 2 points on the night. Senior Adam Fredrickson with 2 points, and senior Jillian Heemstra with 2 points for the Wolverines. For Central Lyon, leading scorer on the year, Hayden Hymanson, she had 8 points at halftime, but she had a pretty nice second half. She finishes the game with 20 points. Freshman Addison Clusterbauer had a real nice night for the Lions. She made 5 3-pointers on the night, finishing the night with 17 points, as she did make that 2-point shot there in the second half. Got a rebound, and I think that was the only 2-point attempt she put up all night. Shania Struckman, senior for the Lions, had 2 points. Sophomore Reagan Van Wy had 2 points. Senior Sutton Slubaum had 4 points. Sophomore Kaylee Davis had 4 points. Sophomore Brooklyn Cole had 2 points. And really the tone setter in the first half for the Lions was senior Kylie Metzger. She had 20 points there in that first half. 3 points for her in the second half. So she led all scorers tonight with 23 points for the Lions. And then senior and starter Farrah Lewis had 3 points. So once again, South O'Brien loses this contest here 77-40. So Central Lyon will advance, and they will play at MOC Floyd Valley on Friday night starting at 7 o'clock. So make sure you stay in tune here with KCHE 92.1 FM, AM 1440 here over the next few days, as we're going to be having all kinds of games coming your way here in the next few days. I know tomorrow night we will have Cherokee Braves girls. They will be at home taking on MOC Floyd Valley. I think that's the only game that we have going on tomorrow night. And then Thursday night we have a whole bunch of contests to bring you once again. As it looks like Thursday night we'll switch more to the boys' games. Thursday we have Billy Bozzoni. He'll be on the call for Remsen St. Mary's versus Woodbury Central and Remsen. I will be going to Rockwell City for the Altaria boys game. Kyle Pingree will be calling the Ridgeview Raptors at River Valley game. Keith Crane will be doing a doubleheader that night. He'll be broadcasting Kingsley Pearson and Galen Catholic at Plena, and then he'll also be bringing you the Akron, Westfield, and South O'Brien boys game. So, once again, we want to thank all of our wonderful sponsors for allowing us to do these broadcasts. I thought I was going to have Coach Dreckman coming up here tonight. I don't see her around, so I'm going to go ahead and call this a night up here from Central Lyon. Thank you, everyone, for joining us, and thank you once again to all of our fine sponsors, especially our corporate sponsors up here tonight. Loveridson Chiropractic, Cherokee State Bank, Cherokee Rural Water, and Boothby Funeral Home. That'll do it for us tonight, and we'll hope to see you next time. Thanks for joining us. Oh, I do have Coach Erica Dreckman coming here, so we'll talk to her real quick. So I'm joined by Coach Erica Dreckman, and Coach, got off to a little bit of a rough start there. Central Lyon really pushed that ball down the court, and they found those openings down and got some turnovers there. You guys got you in a little bit of a hole there, starting off 23-6 after that first quarter tonight. I think you took a time out there in the first quarter. What were you trying to get accomplished, get your girls settled down a little bit?
I don't think really throughout the year, reflecting, we haven't seen a team that has pushed the ball that well. And so, I don't think they were expecting, we talked about it in practice that they're a fast break team. They want to push the ball. I don't think they really grasped that concept right away. And so, just calling that timeout, calming them down, and just saying, get back. We've just got to get back on D.
And they pushed that ball every opportunity they had, whether it was off a fast break, a turnover, a rebound, whatever it was. And that's kind of my thoughts, too, is, caught you off guard a little bit a few times there. So good time out there to kind of calm things down. But Central Lyon's definitely the real deal. They have a freshman that comes off the bench and hits 5 3-pointers tonight. Hard to compete with that. So, Coach, just want to reflect a little bit on the season for you. You guys started playing your better basketball towards the end of the year. You had that injury earlier on to Hannah Dow, that hurt. But I remember talking to you pretty early on. You go, hey, we got to do what we can do, and we got to come out and play, and who we have. And, good group of seniors here, and it's hard to see them go down like this.
This is my first group that I've been with since being at South O'Brien, so, it's a little bit sad to see them go. It's been fun to coach them all 4 years, just to see the improvements they've had over the last 4 years and how they've grown as students and athletes.
Definitely a good group of seniors here, and, they're not done yet. They'll have a good softball season coming up here yet, too, so. Well, we appreciate you joining us here for this post-game talk. I know it's always a little tough after a loss like that, but good to reflect on the year, and, we'll come back strong next year, hopefully.
Thank you.
You bet. Thank you. And that will wrap things up for us up here from Central Lyon. And once again, South O'Brien loses this contest 77-40. Appreciate Coach Dreckman there for coming to join us, and we will catch you next time.